A long time ago, in a quiet and secluded valley called Sleepy Hollow, nestled in the state of New York, there was a small, quiet, superstitious village. People whispered about ghosts and strange occurrences that happened after dark. But the most frightening of all these tales was the story of the Headless Horseman, a ghostly figure who haunted the area. He was said to be the restless spirit of a Hessian soldier from the Revolutionary War who had lost his head to a cannonball. Every night he rode through the countryside searching for his lost head. In this eerie setting lived Ichabod Crane, a tall, lanky, and awkward schoolteacher from Connecticut. He was an outsider, but he enjoyed the life of the village, especially because he had a strong appetite for food and ghost stories. Ichabod loved to gather with the locals around a warm fire and listening to their tales of spirit. Yet he was also easily frightened, which made the stories even more thrilling and terrifying for him. Ichabod was particularly drawn to a beautiful young woman named Katrina Van Tassel, the daughter of a wealthy farmer. She was charming, lovely, and her family's farm was rich in food and land. Ichabod quickly settled for Katrina, not just because of her beauty, but also because marrying her would mean inheriting her family's fortune. However, Ichabod wasn't the only one with his eye on Katrina. A local hero named Brum Bones, a burly and boisterous man, was also vying for her attention. Brum was everything. Ichabod was strong, confident, and bold. One autumn evening, the Van Tassels hosted a grand party at their farmhouse. Ichabod attended, hoping to win Katrina's favor. The night was filled with music, dancing, and of course, ghost stories. As the party wore on, the guests shared chilling tales, including more about the infamous Headless Horseman. Brum Bones always wanted to show off, claimed he had once encountered the ghost but managed to outrun him. After the party ended, Ichabod decided to head home. The road back to his lodging took him through the dark and shadowy woods of Sleepy Hollow. As he rode his old, tired horse, the wind whispered through the trees, and strange noises seemed to follow him. Ichabod's imagination ran wild, and every sound made his heart race. Then, as he reached a bridge near the haunted churchyard, Ichabod saw a dark figure in the distance. It was a rider on a massive black horse, but something was horribly wrong. The rider had no head. Instead, he held a glowing jack-o'-lantern in his hands. It was the Headless Horseman. Terrified, Ichabod kicked his horse, urging it to flee. The horseman gave chase, his fiery pumpkin head lighting the way. The ghostly rider was relentless, his horse hooves pounding like thunder behind Ichabod. The chase led to the bridge where the Headless Horseman was said to disappear. Ichabod pushed his horse across the bridge, thinking he might escape. But as Ichabod turned to look, the Headless Horseman hurled his jack-o'-lantern straight at him. The pumpkin struck Ichabod, knocking him off his horse. The next morning, Ichabod's horse was found grazing nearby, but Ichabod himself had vanished. All that remained was a smashed pumpkin near the bridge. Some say Ichabod fled Sleepy Hollow, too terrified to return. Others believe the Headless Horseman took him. Brum Bones married Katrina shortly after, and whenever the tale was told, he always had a sly grin, as though he knew more than he let on to her. As for the Headless Horseman, they say he still rides through Sleepy Hollow on dark nights, searching for his head. So if you ever find yourself in those woods after dark, beware of the ghostly rider. And whatever you do, don't look back. Nosti, Volsti, Mosti. This timeless tale of fear, rivalry, and the supernatural has captivated audiences for generations. Sleep well, if you dare.